Hiya folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you'd like more cartoon news and shenanigans, I'd ask you to please subscribe to my channel. In fact, do it right now so you don't forget about it later. And I thank you very much for that, guys. So today we've got a trailer to watch with you guys. The DC FANDOME, which is like this big event where DC kind of unloads a bunch of information on DC comics and movies and animation and products and everything. It happened on Saturday, just 2 days ago. Today's October 18th. And you can see this was uploaded on the 16th. This was the first one that came up in YouTube. So I guess Get Your Comic On kind of re-uploaded it here. But yeah, I want to watch it on his channel. If you want to subscribe to this fellow here. 982. This man's like just about to hit 1,000. I don't know who. I honestly don't know who this is, but that's pretty cool. I'm going for 1,000 myself. So, yeah. Anyways, let's flip this trailer, and we already see a very, a very terrible J.J. Abrams, which, yes, he is involved in this show, which is very unfortunate. This is the writer of Lost, and he also did the new Star Wars trilogy. I'm not a fan of JJ by any stretch of the imagination. I don't like the way he tells stories. I'm sure many of you have heard about the JJ Abrams mystery box, but God, I hope he doesn't bring that to the table in this new show. So they're going to just talk about it. We're not going to see footage, I don't think. So I'm going to put my little mascot on the screen there so we don't get copyright claimed, just in case. And let's see what we have here.
I'm J.J. Abrams, executive producer of Batman Cape Crusader.
I'm Bruce Timm, executive producer of
Bruce
Batman
Timm, there's
Cape Crusader.
Hi, I'm Matt Reeves, executive producer of Batman Caped Crusader.
Hi, I'm James Tucker, and I am a co-producer on Batman Cape Crusader.
Morris Animation asked if we would be interested in working with Bruce on a new animated Batman series, and Matt was working on the Batman film, so it just felt like an opportunity to collaborate not just with Bruce, but with one of my best.
Oh God, that's it. It was backwards. Like I flipped it backwards. Let's flip it back. JJ's actually the executive producer. Oh, good God. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh boy.
Collaborate not just with Bruce, but with one of my best friends on a project that I knew would be incredibly meaningful to all of us.
Okay. One of my elevator pitch versions of this show is that it's more Batman animated series than Batman animated series.
Okay.
It kind of goes back to the original principles of the show that we originally came up with back in the early 90s. There was certain limitations on what we could do in terms of adult content, in terms of violence and adult themes. And my idea
so they're gonna do more
adult. Okay, it's 1990 again. Awesome. I get to do what I want to do this time, and I got JJ and Matt backing me up.
You know, in Bruce's world, in this new iteration.
All right, hold on. Let's see. What's his role in this? Matt Reeves, executive producer. Okay, so he's alongside JJ. Hopefully he can keep JJ's shenanigans in check, for the love of God. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to see any of these mystery box bullshits in here. I don't want to see it. If you want to make a good mystery, that's fine. I don't want this to be some open-ended shit where it's like the season ends and then we don't find out what the mystery is, or you know what I mean? It's one of those. JJ's just known for that bullshit. It reminds me of Pokemon. You ever see Pokemon? Back in the day, they had this like suspenseful thing. It was like called the GS ball. You guys remember the Pokemon anime with the GS ball? And then they just kind of shelved the mystery, and it's never explored upon. I don't want to see any bullshit like this where they just leave all these unanswered questions and they build up all this hype and then it amounts to like nothing. Like, I really hope they don't pull any of this BS.
It's just Batman right now. There's not, the Justice League, it doesn't exist. There aren't any other superheroes.
What?
It's Batman. You're watching this lone figure swimming through the cesspool of Gotham. It's Batman alone.
Not even Superman. Holy shit. I don't know how I feel about this. Just Batman, huh? I'm assuming Robin come? No, they kept saying just Batman. I don't know. No, hold on. They were saying he's the only superhero. So there's maybe Robin. Maybe they'll do that type of thing where Robin comes in a later season. Okay. This is very interesting. So only Batman, no Flash, no Now, hold on a second here. Is the Question a superhero or is he a detective? The Question could be in this. I would really enjoy seeing the Question. Yeah, the Question is one of the characters that could maybe sneak in here because he's more of a detective. Yeah, anything else? What other characters? Jim Gordon obviously has to be in here. Joker, Harley Quinn's probably going to be in there. A whole bunch of characters, really. But yeah, wow, that's very interesting. I wonder if they're going to do that thing where they kind of just start pulling Batman's villains from like other... So, for example, the Gentleman Ghost is actually a Hawkman villain, but sometimes he fights against Batman. So are they, if you ever watch the Brave and the Bold cartoon on Cartoon Network, the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, Batman actually goes up against the Gentleman Ghost like 3 times, and I really hope they do that where like Batman gets to go up against some of the other, superheroes villains. That would actually be pretty cool to see Batman go up against Captain Cold, right? Hold on, that's a terrible idea. He already has Mr. Freeze. What other character? I don't even know. Ia Barthon, yeah. Killer Shark, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure who they would like pull from other characters' rogues gallery, but like I would really like to see some like Flash villains or something. Oh, Mirror Master. Yeah, Batman versus Mirror Master. That would be pretty cool. I think so. And I guess what's that knockoff? They have a knockoff of the Trickster. I think that guy's name is. Yeah, I'd love to see some Flash characters jump in here. If they're saying that none of the other superheroes exist, throw in some of those villains and make them some Batman rogues. Why not? I don't know. I'd like to see it. I honestly would just like to see it. Anyways, let's keep going.
He's wearing the mask or not, he's Batman. And Bruce Wayne is the mask. Bruce Wayne is a phony person. He's a construction that Batman has created to deflect suspicion from his activities.
Okay.
So he's going to be very low-tech initially.
Low-tech?
As he develops as a character, we'll start introducing those gadgets.
Yo, that's so cool.
The audience can see how he developed the Batmobile using different prototypes. That's part of the fun of this series is we're finding him discovering these things that most other Batman series, they already were there.
Yeah.
It really is an incredibly complex psychological story about someone who, in a way, needs to be redeemed, and that's kind of what at least this first season's about.
We've reconfigured some of the roles some of the characters have. We're starting before Batman has earned their trust, and they've earned Batman's trust, so there's nothing assumed. We don't know that Commissioner Gordon will be Batman's ally.
Really?
The journey of the show is to see how they eventually grow together and learn to trust.
Oh, what the hell?
Nothing
what
is
the hell
in this series as far as...
That would actually be a twist. Imagine if Gordon just like J. Jonah Jameson, where he, Spider-Man, that menace. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting, huh? Gordon just hates Batman and there's no bat signal. That would be freaking wild. I'd love to see some twist on that. What if in this show, Gordon became a villain? Like, he had a police accident or something, and I don't know. Okay, just go wild with it. I do like, earlier in the video, they mentioned something about, like, Batman's going to have, like, prototype Batmobiles. He starts out low tech, and he evolves his arsenal. I love it. I love to see that. That's so good.
What we're used to seeing in the world of Batman.
What this does is it gives us the opportunity to say, okay, well, the versions of Joker and Catwoman and Penguin, those versions that we did on Batman the Animated Series were really great and iconic. Yeah. But there's lots of different ways we can take those characters that we hope will be just as iconic and just as powerful.
Bruce pitched the concept of Caped Crusader, and he had the Strange Days short that was done for Batman's 75th anniversary. That was very old school. Film noir look. It was in black and white.
I think
this. That's what really closed the deal on the pitch, because looking at that, they could see exactly what the show was going to look like. But just so it's clear, the show won't be in black and white unless I can talk Bruce into doing a special episode.
Yeah.
This new iteration is very much born of a noir sensibility.
Definitely heavy on the German expressionism / film noir kind of styling, set in the kind of timeless 40s world. If anything, we're probably going to lean into that even more in terms of authentic clothes and hairstyles and hats and vehicles and architecture. The way we deal with The characters is going to be quite a bit more modern in terms of inclusivity, representation, things like that.
Cape Crusader is something that, I feel honored to get to be part of the creative conversations. I
feel like they had to throw in that inclusivity line thing there. You don't necessarily I hope they don't make it woke. If you want to throw in some diverse characters here and there, that's fine. But don't pull a JJ. Just don't pull a JJ. Please. This one has the potential to be really good. I just praying, please don't do anything. I don't want to see any bullshit where Harley Quinn becomes the main character, she kills Joker or something. I don't want to see any nonsense. Just nice, and it's Batman. Don't go political. Just freaking make a show. Just make a show. Don't go too bananas on the diversity inclusion hoo-ha. We don't need that in every show, Not every show needs to be diverse and inclusive. You could just have a Batman show set in the 60s. When would this be set in? The 60s, 70s? Yeah. You don't need to go overboard here, guys. For the love of God.
To help and support along with Matt, not just the vision for how they want to do it, but even in using new technologies, the opportunity to take advantage of literally techniques that didn't exist back when Bruce was doing the animated series.
It's an honor, and I'm thrilled to be able to work on this. But to be honest with you, the most exciting part is I can't wait to see how it turns out. I can't wait to see all of this come together. I'm a fan, and I just want to see what Bruce does.
Me too. I like that. That's a great poster. Hold on. Let me turn that. That's a great poster. There we go. Batman, the Cape Crusader. Fantastic. So we're at the end here, guys. Very interesting stuff. I think the best takeaway here, look, God, I hope they don't go too in on JJ and his diversity hoo-ha. I hope they don't go too hard on the mystery boxes. I just want something like the Batman the Animated Series. So good. And the way that they were talking about how Batman starts out with low-tech gadgets and starts working his way up. That's very interesting. That's what I want to see. I'm very interested about there not being any superheroes. Now, that could be... I wonder if they're going to do something like Superman Caped Crusader. You know what I mean? Because the old show, it was Batman the Animated Series, and then they also had Superman the Animated Series. So maybe they're going to see the success of this show, and then there's going to be a Superman... and then they're going to tie those in together? I don't know. It could happen, but they did say this is just going to be Batman. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see where it goes. Like that guy said at the end there. I can't remember his name. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I genuinely, I'm curious. Are you a little bit scared about JJ being attached to this one? It's great to see Bruce Timm back for this. And I just hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Anyways, folks, I'll see y'all later. Please please share, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all later. Peace out. Bye-bye.